So you guys are wondering, is a degree from WG worth it? Honestly, I think so. But it really depends. Depends what you really want out of the education phase. Because some people rather have a social life amongst their peers. Some people don't really care about that. Some people are busy. Some people can't really adjust their time schedules due to work. Sometimes you work a job where it's very difficult or impossible to move your availability. So in that case, I would say so. Like for me, it's not really my I don't really have the availability to be able to switch around my work schedule. I got hired for night shifts, and that's all I've been able to do. But I don't mind it. It's pretty chill. WGU is awesome for that. When I was going to school, through WGU, I was actually going to a trade school. It's funny. So I'd do the 8 hours of trade school, and then as soon as I got off, I would go and study for the WGU program. The first term, I got like 6 months, I got like 33 units done, 34, which roughly is a full year at a regular brick and mortar school, which that's awesome. If you think about it, I saved a lot of money. Then, but if I could go back in time, by the way, if I could go back in time, if I wanted to speed through it all, I would definitely, I'm not sponsored, but I would definitely do like Sophia Learning or Straightliner to get the credits, the units. It's actually much cheaper to do it this way too. You get as many units as you can for your degree. You also have to see what courses are allowed to be transferred. Some you have to take at WGU, so definitely check that out. But like I said, you do all the courses through Sophia Learning that you can. You transfer them over. Now you're left with less courses, and from my understanding, if you do it through Sophia Learning, it's very easy to knock out units, like very easy and very cheap too. So you do that, and then you just do the rest of the courses at WGU. So honestly, if you did that, I'm pretty sure you could get a bachelor's degree in 6 months. Granted, you gotta remember some degrees will only accept such classes, some will accept more. For me, my degree, apparently I could have done like half the classes through there, but I didn't know that. Once you're already in the school system or registered, they won't allow you to just transfer credits and like that. They're pretty like strict. I guess you would have to drop out and then reapply. I asked about it, and I talked to my mentor about it, and she said it was honestly not worth it because WGU apparently is getting much more popular. And I believe that because the tuition costs have actually gone up. But yeah, she said it would be like a wait time to reapply. It would have been a longer wait time the second come around than the first come around, because when I enrolled, it was very quick. Apparently now it's not that quick. But yeah, I think it's been really worth it. I was able to finish it. I got accounting through them, and the only thing is, if you ever need help, it's so difficult to get in touch with an instructor, because a lot of the times it will be like a week wait, and it's like, okay, well, I clearly need help to pass the exam. And I'm in a situation where I'm kind of lost. So I'm like, what do I study? And now it's like this much time went by, so I'm sort of forgetting not everything. You're forgetting bits and pieces of what you already knew for the exam. So there was times where I got competent in these areas, and these I just needed help on, and then like I retake the exam and I pass it, or I didn't pass it, and it's like it's flipped. It's like I sort of forgot this stuff because of that wait time. So that's the biggest thing. So definitely do not rely on WGU for the resources. Go ahead and go online. Sometimes there's like academies online that you could pay like $30 a month. If you have the money, definitely do that. I had to do that a few times for some of the accounting classes. Think Farhart lectures. God bless that man. He helped a lot. A lot of those lectures were really good, very in depth. You can clearly tell this man loved what he was doing, so it was so easy to understand. So definitely doing that, going on Reddit right before the class starts, looking at what other people have said or are saying of that class. That will put you in a position where you're like, okay, now I know what I have to study. And also a big tip is if you really want to know, like dig deep and all that knowledge, go for it. Read and use all the resources. But a lot of the times, if you focus on just learning what you need to know to pass the exam, you're gonna cut time by a long shot. by a long shot. Sometimes I would take way too long, or I'd be way too invested in a specific class, and it's like months went by and I still didn't take the exam, and it's like, bro, like you didn't really have to study all of that to pass the exam. It's just where your goals are, like if you're just trying to pass the exams to get the degree, and be able to apply for a higher positioning, which was sort of my situation, kind of helped, then definitely do that. But if you're like, I guess like an IT or like a doctor, or like you're trying to get like a psychology degree, I wouldn't really recommend it, because it's some stuff you definitely should know and you are gonna need to know for your field. For business, it's not like you really need to know every single thing. It's more so like the important stuff, the important stuff. And like it depends what industry too. Like I'm in the food industry, work for a restaurant, and yeah, I got like a higher position through the degree, but experience still rules. Like these guys don't really care that much. Like yeah, because I got like the assistant manager role pretty quickly through that, and like some people, they don't really respect the fact that your experience isn't up to par to like the positioning. Like it was tough at the beginning, but now it's like I can handle, like I can run the position by myself, like can run the restaurant by myself at times, and I have before. I mean, it's not something you want to do, but yeah, man, it definitely helped. And right now I'm definitely doing the WGU master's program, financial reporting specialization. By the way, if I keep looking, it's because I'm looking at the cameras. Little lights flash here and there if there's no movements. It's kind of like distracting. I'm in the office. It's like 12:43 right now. Nobody's here. It's pretty chill. I like to kind of record here. I got some food too. I'm ready to eat. I started fasting, or intermediate fasting, so I've only had 2 meals today. I know it's wow, 2 meals. Well, they've been smaller. I've been trying to like cut. I'm going to Cabo soon, so I'm trying to cut. And working in a restaurant, at this restaurant, I started gaining weight, bro. The food is good. I gained like 10 pounds, so I've been trying to like cut. But yeah, anyways, back to the degree thing. It's been awesome. I definitely recommend it. You get to study whenever you want. You don't have to go in class. Some people get distracted in the in-class setting, so that helped for me. The only thing is motivation too, bro. Motivation is big. Like you have to be on your own. What I did is I would create like little study agendas, and that really helped. Be very organized. Everything has to be visually there for you to understand what you have to do in order to execute the goals, because if I can see like, okay, I need to study this, or I have these assignments due, this is how much time I need to invest into it, and these are the deadlines I'm creating for myself. Now you have control over the progress, and you're able to move through it quick, and as opposed to just like, hey, yeah, I'm gonna finish this class. Because at times I did that, and it's like it would drag. Sometimes some classes really only need like a week or two to really pass, and it's like you're prolonging it by not creating a goal or pushing yourself. Because sometimes you don't really know, you're kind of like lost. You're like, because there's not many practice exams. Sometimes there will only be like 1 or 2, so it's like you're basing the OA, the final exam for the class, off of that, and sometimes it's not enough. You don't know what else you need to know, so at times you just have to take the exam and just sort of like risk it, and once you take it, you're like, oh, okay, so this is what I really need to know. And yeah, so I would definitely say don't be afraid to take the exams. But other than that, it's been good. I think it's worth it. I went all over the spots, but I just did it so you guys can understand like the whole mental approach of completing at WG and how it helped me. Flexibility of time, cost, was able to save money. The master's program, I got a scholarship, so I'm really only having to pay very like nothing really for a master's program. If I'm able to finish it in 6 months, like the cost to benefit ratio is really good, or the benefit to cost, yeah, it's gonna be excellent. I'm so tired, so I'm like but anyways, yeah, it really outweighs the cost, so I'm excited. After that, I plan on taking the CPA, and then being able to get into the accounting industry, because it's been tough, bro. In San Diego, it's tough to get into the accounting industry. It's so tough. But if I like stick it out here in the restaurant industry, work my way up to general manager, then work my way up to district manager, and then from there either go straight into like being a financial analyst, or maybe even like a regional manager, and then work my way. It'll be good. Yeah, it'll definitely be worth it. It'll still be like an accounting sort of like field. It's just different, but that's what I'm sort of at right now. But let's get it. Thanks for watching. I'm about to eat this because I'm hungry. It's like the vapors are coming in my face, and I'm like, Walla Joan. Walla Joan.